where we left off, you guys had just watched those rats break into the door.
While munching on a snack.
Mm-hmm. And that was late at night, so you've returned back, gotten some rest. Next morning, what do you do now?
I'll go eat at wherever place I was eating at last night. Just sit outside the shop and see what's happening from a distance.
I'll definitely join him.
Me
Next?
too.
Yeah.
Toss a gold down to get me some food and drink at whatever place I was eating at again. I'm just gonna see, like, does it look like there's panic going on in that shop? From what I can tell.
And Kildos will subtly point at both himself and Nyx, and then point over at Hero like he's covering all of us.
I don't carry small enough coin to pay for this, otherwise I'll just throw gold. Like, shit, sorry, I don't have any $20 bills. You take 100?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want any change.
They try and explain to you it's like $8 worth of food and drink that you've bought. What's
Right.
the equivalent of the McDonald's dollar menu? If you're paying a gold for it, they're gonna take it.
I don't want smaller coins. It's too much work. It's not worth it.
That's all right. Next and I can put a dent into it as well. I mean, Fluffy's got to eat.
I had the
Like-
fluffy meal too.
Full plate of sausage.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the shop looking like from over here?
Yes, you guys are getting there about the time that the shop owner's trying to figure out what the heck happened to his roof. As now a giant hole cut in it.
I'm just gonna keep watching and see while he checks it out.
You think we should let the poor gentleman know that it's probably a rat infestation?
He'll figure it out.
I'm sure he'll figure it out quickly enough.
I'm just saying it would rather be amusing to explain to someone that it's a rat infestation that took out his roof.
But I would hate to implicate ourselves about possibly being linked if we were to mention this to him right now.
Fair enough. I'm just saying, the humor factor.
I'm sure it'll be quite humorous soon enough.
It would almost be worth it.
He takes a couple minutes looking at the roof from outside before he goes to actually and yeah, sure enough, he pretty quickly learns what's going on, what he thinks at least. So he unlocks the front door and opens it up. Hundreds of rats start pouring out.
Whoa.
Just like pinch the bridge of my nose. I knew this was a bad idea.
You should probably have Fluffy track them. No. Sure, he's still hungry after breakfast.
Why would he eat rats when he can eat this food?
I mean, sometimes.
He's dining good today. With Hero's money.
This is true.
Like I think I saw a way to deal with this on the History Channel. Lights and Molotov cocktail. I know how to deal with those rats real quick.
That is truly an Irish solution to everything.
About this time, the shop owner's he's got a look on his face of just, what am I going to do? This is a mess. I'm ruined.
Who you gonna call? Rat Busters!
This wasn't even a part of the deal. Was it supposed to be? Wasn't it supposed to just be the were-rats?
No, it was rat infestation, and then I believe Semi is supposed to go in there and take care of things and exterminate, air quotes, the rats.
Did nobody decide to wake him up this morning?
He may have been a little bit hungover, and
I checked to see if he was breathing. He was. Therein ends my responsibility with him.
the rats pouring out of the store does slow down a bit, but you do see through the open doors as the owner tries to make his way inside. They're still warming the inside of the.
Oh, gee.
And do anything particular about it, or just gonna sit and keep watching?
Is it from where I'm at? Can I tell if the were-rats are still inside?
You have not seen them yet. This just large rats, but not humanoids.
They're probably gone at this point. They probably just got the rats there and left.
I mean, I don't know. We could go over and possibly suggest using fire.
True, but that would also burn down whatever's left of his shop.
I didn't say it would be without risk. I'm just saying. Again, amusement factor, please. Just work with me here. I don't sing and dance. This is all I have.
Well, either way, we probably ought to do something at this point. Made a big enough mess as we have already.
All right.
Although pinches the bridge of his nose. If we must.
Either way, otherwise we've just ruined somebody's livelihood for no reason.
True.
All for some coin that, quite honestly, we don't need.
Agreed. So, I suppose I should be the face for the party.
Unless you want somebody with 8 charisma talking, probably should. I can go tell him to sit the fuck down and let me clear up this stupid fucking infestation. But I'm already pretty pissed about the situation, so it might be better.
I don't know. That might be pretty entertaining.
That could actually be entertaining as well.
You're
Again,
already
entertainment
fucking
factor.
pissed about the situation. You didn't want any part of this, and the guy who wanted it fucking decided to have a hangover and fucking not show up to work.
Right?
He's like, all right, guys, we're gonna have a break project tomorrow. Everybody show up to work, and he calls in sick.
Yep.
All right, he was the key point of this whole operation.
I've known people who've actually done that in real world.
And it pisses you the fuck off.
It does.
That's what happened here. That's all it is.
Like,
The
hell
guy
yeah,
invited
man, we're
stuff.
gonna get this huge project going. We're gonna clean out this storage area, blah blah. Then they call in sick the day we're supposed to roll up sleeves. Like, motherfucker.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
I
All
go
right.
in. We're fine.
yeah.
Once we find them, we're killing them.
So Kildos will go walking up in the lead with the
I'll
other
follow
two.
suit. I'll get my my silver weapons ready, just in case.
Okay.
And looking at the swarm of rodents, let's see, do I have anything that would be effective here? Oh yes. That's something that would Oh no, that one ignites everything, so we don't want to do that. Sacred Flame might work. Yeah, as he's coming in, he'll just cast Sacred Flame periodically to kind of make a path,
Okay.
since that's not actually going to set anything on fire. Good morning, shopkeeper.
Good morning. Sorry about the rats. I don't know what's going on here.
It appears that you have an infestation.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Well, one of the things that you may not know is that I happen to have probably one of the very best rat catchers in the kingdom.
Oh, that's so.
And he, with a flourish, points over towards Nyx.
What's so special about her?
Oh, no, not her. She's the handler. I meant that one right there. Pointing specifically to Fluffy.
Oh. Well, seems that might help.
Indeed. He can eat his weight in them every hour.
Well, he is free to eat all the rats that he wishes.
Well, unfortunately, we do not do such things for free. There is, of course, a fee involved.
Ah, I knew the catch. What's the catch? How much do you...
It's really not that bad. What was it that we had said that we were doing this for?
I don't remember. Hero checked that out of that
Was it
conversation.
something pathetic like
It was
100
like
gold?
50 gold or some stupid shit. 50 or 100 gold. It was enough that I didn't even bother to put it in my notes. That's how minimal it was.
I think it was like 100 gold that you split
Like
50
8 fucking
50
ways.
with between
nobody got
your
fucking
group
any
and
money.
the were rats.
Yeah. What do I need to roll to see if he remembers? Just a straight intelligence check?
Considering none of us are paying enough attention.
Yeah, intelligence check with advantage probably because it would have just been a night.
Okay.
Yeah, 100
Yeah.
gold was the
Yeah, so
price.
it would be 100 gold, and we would make sure that they are obliterated to the rat.
Wait, did I hear you right? 100 gold.
Yes.
That'd be out of your mind.
Not really. This does seem to be a serious infestation. If they were a minor infestation, it would be something as simple as 25 gold.
Look, I don't know that I have that kind of money on hand. Let me get some quotes from some others exterminators.
By all means. Should you change your mind and you wish to have us take care of it, please let us know, and I will give him contact to be able to reach us.
All right, we'll be in touch if I need you. But man, you guys are expensive. Simple exterminate.
Well, we don't generally deal in small family of rats. We deal in large warrens.
Yeah, I get that, but man, 100 gold's still steep.
I can fully understand. And, we are competitive, so we might be able to work out a bit better of a price, but I sincerely doubt that you're going to find anybody who would be willing to touch this for even twice that price.
Oh, I know some people. You might be surprised, but we'll see. I'll be in touch if we need you.
Of course. Have yourself a wonderful day.
You too.
Oh, and what is it that the guy sells?
It's a general store, so
Ah. Oh,
weapons, armor, clothes, food, whatnot.
before I take off, I was actually looking for a kerchief, if you happen to have any. In one piece. Not gnawed on.
Let's take a look.
Silk. Preferred.
Yeah, they seem relatively intact, though you might need to wash them first. Probably.
Hmm.
Uh,
Mm.
silver each.
Very well. And I'll take 5 of them.
Okay.
I will bid him adieu and head out with the group.
Alright, so you guys head out once again, having given your bid for the job.
Well, here's my sincere hope. That he finds somebody who will do it for half the price. They run into the were-rats, and they take care of them for us.
That would be completely fine too.
I would tip them.
I would be most grateful.
So what is it that we'd like to do while you wait to hear back?
I believe the best thing would be for us to head over to the Thieves Guild and perhaps take a look at the board, see if there is anything else available right now.
Yeah. There's nothing on the board.
Hold on, I'm fixing that.
There's one job on the board. I guess we're doing that job. The show must go on. Turn the tragedy showing at the local opera house into a real tragedy. In one of the final scenes, local businessman Gregor Gralix character is stabbed and killed. Make sure Gregor actually dies in the final showing in 2 days. Do not raise suspicion. It must look like an accident.
Nice.
Well then. I guess I gotta take that. I got nothing else to do in our free time. Well then. I suppose there's a couple of ways we could do this.
What exactly is this actor's life worth?
20,000 gold, apparently.
Hmm.
So whoever wants him dead real bad.
Obviously an understudy.
Has to be in the next show. Wouldn't that understudy kill him before the show then?
Or competing actor. Could be
Could
a
be a
rival love interest.
Either way, the requester is anonymous. They didn't put themselves on.
Not surprised.
The only
Well,
failure conditions are either not killing the actor or not making it look like an accident.
Well, I would say that the simplest solution would be I'm assuming he gets stabbed at the end of the scene.
Yes, the writing in the description is stabbed and killed.
Well, then the simplest solution would be to slip in backstage, um, take the stage prop dagger, swap it out with a real one with a coating of reasonably potent poison.
Yeah, some fast acting poison or something along those lines. The other option we could look at is if there's some sort of scaffolding, we could make an accident happen where that drops down. A little bit more, it might look a little bit less accidental, but not much less accidental than being stabbed by a real knife.
True.
But that could also be posed as an accidental mishap on stage. It's just having something heavy drop on him, too.
Yeah.
I suppose either two options are the primary ways I could see of doing this.
And both definitely have their merits.
Yes.
I mean, I am a huge fan of sandbags, snapping someone's neck by landing upon their head.
Yes. That would be quite an easy solution to this. Suppose it'd be easier to determine once we can check out the arrangements.
Yes. That would be the easiest thing. It wouldn't be very difficult for me to sneak in and check it out.
I was almost thinking we could see if there's a showing before 2 days, and see if we can watch the show firsthand. We can get a lot of ideas in the theater. Because if it just says the final showing is in 2 days, if there's another showing before then, we could just go in then and take a look at the theater from the front.
True. Not
You can
going to
get
give us much of the backstage feel, but I mean, a lot of that stuff is still open to the audience to see. They just choose not to look.
exactly. They use lighting and all that to keep it hidden.
Indeed.
Plus, if we wish to go with dropping, we'll need to know where he'll be standing in the final act.
Yep.
Very good
That'll
point.
give us that option. Otherwise, we'll be gambling a little bit to make sure the scaffolding or sandbag is properly set up. If we know where he's going to be at, that'll be quite easy.
It sounds to me like we need to get a few tickets procured.
Yeah, we'll head over to wherever the showing's at and see if I can figure out if there's any more showings before the final one in 2 days.
Still got some showings going. Not even.
Let's do
I'll,
it.
I'll buy us a few tickets for that.
4.
Yeah, 4 tickets. How much does that cost?
They are a silver a piece.
Just
Yeah,
put a
that's
gold
her
on the
therapy
table.
dinosaur.
I'll just hand the gold and just let them keep the change.
All right.
Excuse me, you can't have that dinosaur here. It's an emotional support velociraptor. I. Uh. Damn it.
I'm guessing that shop owner found somebody to deal with it for cheaper. If we're lucky, either A, they'll deal with the rats, or B, the rats will try and contact us and we can deal with them then as needed.
Either way, a win-win.
Precisely.
I still like the idea of the shop owner finding somebody willing to take care of it, willing to go after the were-rats themselves, and we make contact to make sure that they're properly outfitted to do so.
I'm not sure if they even know the were-rats are involved. I don't know if the were-rats were there at the time of the infestation.
Oh no, I mean, if they happen to find out,
Yes.
then it's like, allow us to buy you the silver weapons that you need.
Here's some silver weapons I bought for such an occasion. You can use them.
Here's silver-studded leather armor. They try to bite you, they're fucked.
Either way, that's for another time. Let's enjoy the show.
Indeed.
You guys hang out for a bit and come back later that evening. Go. The show ends up being rather full that evening. Ignore all the emptiness on the map. I did not. Just imagine it.
Man, it really just kills my immersion.
You're saying this isn't real?
What?
Wow.
And there's people on stage at least.
Yes. So
Well, act out the play.
Yes, let's hear the full 3-act structure with breaks included.
Hopefully
I'll
it's a
go make some
musical
popcorn. Yeah, well, is it a musical?
or an opera.
Oh, it's an opera, isn't it? They said it was an opera, isn't it? Hold on, let me go.
I don't
break
remember what I
check.
specified it as.
The local opera house has a tragedy showing.
Nice.
Alright, I can't wait to hear this fantastic opera. Hold on, there's only one thing I can think of for a time like this.
Would that be Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody?
No. Here. Alright, put it in Discord. Oh, did he start to grow on me? Such a good one. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the only thing I'm really paying attention for is specifically the cue on the final acts and then the actual like where he's standing and the words being said for whenever the main actor that we're watching gets stabbed.
And I'm going to be looking specifically for where the dagger is, like how long is the person carrying it? Is it part of their main costume, etc.?
Yeah, like do they start with that in Act 1 or did they grab it later on?
Yeah, it does not seem to be something that they've carried with them through the acts. But you get to the end.
What a bad Chekhov's gun. They didn't fucking show it in Act 1.
And it gets to the end of the show, and your target, along with one of the other main characters, are front and center. At which point you see the very much dramatized and not realistic stabbing motion made with a dagger. Like, even as far away as you are, you can tell, yeah, the maybe not even making contact with the dagger.
That could complicate it a bit. But I'm gonna pay attention to the dialogue being used in the from when they get onto the stage on this part. How long were they on stage before the stabbing happened? Were they on stage for like the whole act, or did they just come on stage and the scene happened?
They've been off and on.
But for the last time since they were last off, how long have they been on?
It's probably been about 3 or 4 minutes that they've been on this last scene.
Oh, jeez, that's a lot. All right.
Is there any part during the show that he is alone? Like where he has to do a solo, something like that?
Yeah, there are some parts where both of these characters have solo parts, so including your target, he's got.
Okay, so I'm going to lean over to Hero and say, not everything may be lost, although the dagger idea I see fading quickly into the sunset. You do notice that he has a solo.
That is true, although the request they wanted him to die in the final scene when he was stabbed and killed in the show. They wanted to actually die in that scene. That's the only thing is that the specific description is in one of the final scenes. Local businessman's character is stabbed and killed. Make sure he actually dies in the final showing.
Is there
Uh,
something we could drop on him?
I was about to say, could we tell from here? Was there like a scaffolding above? Or was it too hard? Like, is there any scaffolding directly above the stage?
Yeah, there are all sorts of catwalks and stuff up.
It'd be easy to get a sandbag on there. Just drop a sandbag or something. That'd be relatively easy because that's got to be what, like 100 feet, something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That hit on your head, if you had like a 100-pound sandbag, that person's dead on impact. His neck is snapped. That's not recoverable.
Assuming you can actually hit him. We know your track record with ranged attacks.
I didn't say I would drop it.
That was
I'll let
cold.
Fluffy drop it. It'll be more accurate. I feel like Fluffy being told by Nyx would be more accurate than me. Where is it? Right here, fucking 20 feet away to see it plummet through the floor. Shit! Drop another one. Fucking like over here, like, how am I so far off? They just hear cussing from the scaffolding. Ah.
Well, the other thing that I was thinking might take a bit of trickery to do, but I have heard of poisoners who could concoct something that you could almost guarantee to the second as to when it would affect the victim.
That could work if you could get it to be ingested with food or drink. We would have to ensure that they actually ingest it, though. That is hard to say. Some actors might have an appetite, some might not in the middle of a show. But
True.
that could be a very viable option, that's for sure.
I would imagine that all actors would require a glass of water or something a bit stronger in between acts.
That's very true, especially because they have to be able to sing and talk in a very loud manner. They need to keep themselves hydrated and their throat moist.
Exactly.
So if we can get some sort of poison that acts on a certain time and time it out, that could work very easily. So we would have to look into timings and all that, but that's a very viable option. Also keep our hands clean and impossible to really tell.
Exactly. I mean, especially if we're looking at a 20,000 gold payday.
Yeah, we could subtract whatever we'd earn from that and lose some of the money before we split it to pay for the poison, more or less.
Yes. And I think it would be well worth the investment.
Definitely, definitely.
Alright. As you guys finish up your discussion, the show closes out. You guys head out. As you're heading out, you see a familiar shopkeep run into you outside.
How the fuck did he know we were right here? Is he a part of the Thieves Guild too? He can't track us as well.
No, he wasn't necessarily looking for you, but he's run into you and like, oh,
Good evening.
Did you manage to find somebody else to deal with that infestation?
I have found some other people that are willing to take it on.
Excellent.
I was going to give you one more chance. You mentioned possibly some negotiation amount in there, if I'm remembering right.
Yeah, there is a small amount of flexibility, but not a great deal.
Would you do it for 80?
Oh, I don't know. I would have to consult with my partners. But we should be able to get back to you by tomorrow.
Okay, okay.
Have a wonderful evening.
I'll just look over at Kildos and just give a nod, yes. It doesn't matter. We're not giving it to the rats anyway. Once he's walked away, Adam obviously walked very far away. I'll say that. It won't
Mhm.
matter. We're just gonna keep the 80 gold and kill them when we see them anyway.
Mhm.
This is more of a pleasure for us at this point.
Ah. So we've
Not so much
decided.
a mission or a quest as it is a getting rid of a plague on the city.
Bidding a fond farewell to a pair of nuisances.
Precisely.
Well, as they are rare creatures, we should probably be prepared for such.
I know the other three of us have already acquired silver weaponry because of them previously. I still
Well,
have some with silver weaponry.
I have a very preferred weapon, and I will go to a smithy and have them silver it.
It would not be a bad idea to have that.
I'll add as well, just for players' awareness. Magic weapons do work just fine against.
Oh, so he's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was specifically silver, and it's like, well, you can always have a weapon silvered.
Yeah, no, usually when there's stuff like that, it's, non-magical weapons that are not silver immune to.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah,
silver or
I-
magical will get you by.
Okay. Yeah, we can ruin their day then.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, Elena, is it storming up there?
Not yet. It's supposed to, around 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I just had Doggo come over to me and he wanted up and now he's shaking. So I'm like, yep, he must have heard
Oh,
thunder.
buddy.
He's shaking. Oh, there's lightning. Yeah, he does not like storms. He just likes to cuddle up when it's storming. So I will play the best I can, but I currently have a dog in my lap that
I'll
needs a little bit of attention.
just remember the stuff I threw there in chat last week. Just
Mhm.
work on some basic canine training with doing sits, downs, stands, paw, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just grab some treats. Like right now, take a 5-minute break, go grab some treats, and use those with that, and they will calm down because they'll see that you're calm with it, and that no, hey, look, we're doing this thing here. Who cares about what's going on over there? And they'll just learn to just ignore it.
I can give it a quick try if you guys want to do a few things and get ready. I'll have my headset on still, but I won't be by to talk.
Yeah, I mean, I've got no issue with it. I gotta go get some more water anyhow. So
We'll take
why don't we
5. Okay, so finish your interaction with the shopkeep, left the opera house, kind of juggling two quests here. What do you do now?
Fucking murder some rats.
Always an option.
Murder. I guess I'll do that in the morning though.
Okay. You guys head back for the night, get some awake refreshed in the morning once again.
I guess we're heading over to the shop, general store, help clear the rats out.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah, so you guys get back over there. Place is still swarming with rats. Or
Okay. I'm assuming you guys still want me to take lead on this.
If you want, otherwise I'm just gonna walk into the shop and start swinging at rats. Start like
Yeah, why
stomping them and
not?
trying to cut them down. I'm not gonna say words. I'm just gonna walk in and start beating the shit out of rats.
Well, yeah, I'm just going to let him know that we will
We're here.
take care of the issue.
Okay.
Your glass shattering and all that in the weather room.
Yeah, so he seems rather grateful that you've returned, and the sooner that you can get to work, the better.
I'm just gonna start taking them out now.
Right to work, I see. Good, good.
Just you see a fucking like lifeless, half angry fucking face on him. Just like I'm fucking done with this shit already, and I haven't even been here 2 minutes. It's got the
Mhm.
Monday vibes, you know.
Yeah.
The Monday vibe. Like, god damn it. I was happy until I showed up to work.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
You call me Garfield, I'm fucking killing you with the rats. You show me a picture of lasagna, I'm cutting it with the sword too.
And yeah, I will just make sure that everybody stays a good distance away from me. And I'm just going to walk around in sword burst.
Please be careful with the goods.
Well, that's the nice thing is sword burst isn't going to hit anything except for the rats. They're spectral blades.
Right, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah, he's just going to see rats just suddenly explode Turbo Ginsu style all around me. And as I just walk along, it's just rat corpses everywhere. I just leave a path of them. As I'm going through, I'll be like, so the good news is you can have a sale on ground beef here in a bit.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it. So you guys,
Yeah, so we're going to be heading down to see where they're nesting. We're going to hunt the rats. The were rats, that is.
yeah, as you clear out the main floor and then you head down into the basement and you find the were rats, sleeping in a crate down there. Oh, you're here. Good, good. Everything going to plan?
You'll have to ask Hero when he comes down.
Did I hit the were rat?
Let me see.
Can I get
Yep.
advantage if he's not ready by chance? If I just
It-
fucking like walk down and just fucking stab him with my fucking sword.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should probably have a combat map set up because I'm pretty sure that there is going to be death involved here very shortly.
Yeah, let me put up a map. Let's. Go ahead and roll initiative, but I'll give you a surprise round. I'll have you re-roll as well.
Yeah, for our surprise round, I will basically be telling them, well, the person that you had the contract with appears to be under the weather today.
He's still
But
hungover from 2 days ago.
Indeed. So there has been a slight change in the contract.
Here,
I'll just gesture for Hero to fill them in on the details of the change of the contract.
Hang on, Doggo's kind of squirming around still. I'm trying to get to my mouse, but he's literally laying on my mouse hand.
Doggo, no! It's combat time. Ooh.
And I also get sneak attack damage. I don't how do I apply that?
you
Is that a feat?
could just have a feature for sneak attack. Just target and click it.
I so rarely get to use it. There it is.
Click it again because you did get a crit, so
Oh hell yeah!
get them dice.
More dice, more damage.
And yeah.
Kildos, are you doing anything this surprise round?
Absolutely. Let's see here. It's within 5 feet of me, so I think Kildos will just come over here, whip out his blade, and while they're going, oh shit, he will launch the sword burst.
Oh, alright.
But now Hero will get advantage for his next time to attack.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Fluffy is up. I don't think Fluffy's magical, so he may not do much.
He'll try.
Hmm.
He's magical to me.
He can still do damage, they can just regenerate that damage.
No, they don't regenerate, they're just immune to non-magical, non-silver damage.
Oh, gotcha. We need to get him silver caps.
I don't think it matters if you just fucking bite off a hand.
Don't know why that damaged him.
Because he's magic.
He is magic.
He's magical.
Where rat? Well, he doesn't get a turn to act. He's gonna be like, "Hey, I'm not one of those rats. Stop it. We can work this out." Nix.
Oh, you gotta use a silver weapon. Unless it's a magical battle axe.
I thought, what's my silver weapon? Oh,
Not get a silver
silver
weapon,
battle
dude.
axe. This one.
I mean, it's the same attack, same damage.
Yeah, but I gotta make sure she actually had her silver.
I have to take off the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Or leave it, I guess.
1 damage difference.
Why do you not have a magical great axe yet? inquiring minds want to know.
Hot singles in your area would like to know.
Wait, did you say hot signals?
Yeah.
A hero.
Sweet.
Alrighty.
Kill them.
Now that's that turn.
Okay.
Like, there was never a deal that kept you alive in the end,
Gildas?
vermin.
Okay, for some reason I cannot seem to target.
You have the wrong tool selected. You have a
That-
template tool.
That would probably be why. There we go.
Fluffy is up.
Fluffy can still be violent.
Can Fluffy
Emotional damage.
push him down?
Yeah. Make a strength check
He can knock
or
him
athletics
prone.
check. You have knocked him down. He is prone.
Moo ha ha ha.
And Nyx.
He's prone. Hello? Wait, did I roll that with advantage? I did.
Yes.
Yeah. You still miss.
You were so excited that you just kind of got a little overreach there.
He is going to stand up. And
I turn Fluffy into a were-raptor.
Half rat, half raptor. A raptor, if you will. Ah! That fucking idiot.
stop it or the dinosaur gets it.
No, you will die.
Hero?
I mean, he just fucked up. He threatened Fluffy.
Yeah, I got sneak attack damage because I have advantage, right?
Yes.
I remember that. I'm not used to rolling sneak attack. Rarely do have advantage in a fight.
Killed us? Ouch. Fluffy is
Even
up
when
again.
it doesn't look like he's doing much, he is still putting big holes into people.
Mhm.
Oh, get pushed.
Oh, yeah. Back down. On the ground where you belong,
Yeah,
vermin.
there's no way he...
He's fucking dead. Fucking get prone, you idiot.
Nyx.
Put him in the dirt.
Woe him to the floor, Centurion.
Come on,
Lovely.
man.
You need a better act.
Mm-hmm. We definitely need to get her a magical axe. No ifs, ands, or buts.
He gets back up one more time, like, oh, you're really gonna get it now. Man, you made your sick. Yeah, he's
This
gonna.
is a good
Honestly, if I became a were-rat, that'd be the ultimate fucking comedy show.
Be the ultimate cruelty.
Hero?
I'll just like pinch the bridge my nose and fucking stab him between his eyes. Just fucking done with this rat fuck.
Wow. Brutal.
Just right between the eyes.
Over the next couple of minutes, they slowly revert back to their tree.
I'll real quick stuff him into the bag of holding. Don't need any questions about this. Fucking stuff him in there real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Deal with that later.
Yeah, I mean, eventually we can probably just use that bag of holding, for fertilizer.
I'll just dump it out as soon as we get out of here.
Just hear me out. We throw in some hay periodically. Then whatever fresh corpses we happen to run into because of the job that we have, you could make a sizable amount of fertilizer.
You feel free to use that with your bag of holding.
Throw in some worms, you'd have, rather impressive worm farm as well.
Either way, I guess we'll just clean up and get the rest of the rats out of there. If there was a hole underneath, was there a hole that they opened up to let the rats in?
Just the one in the roof.
That was it. Okay, I guess. I could fucking mend that.
A bit too big to mend.
I mean, if you just put something in the hole and mend whatever that is, it'd look ghetto as hell, but probably could.
Yeah, I mean, take a big plank of wood and put
Just
it
mend
over
the
the
wood
hole.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that. Just mend a bunch of woods to both sides instead of nailing it in.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, I guess we'll go to the shopkeep. All right. Well, we got rid of the main problem down there.
Oh, good.
Now we just got to get rid of all the small ones. I don't know how many small ones are left.
By this point, you've either killed or run off.
Okay.
The Turbo Ginsu effect of Sword Burst is rather impressive.
I want to use prestidigitation to start trying to like get the blood out real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Help get the blood fucking leaving the place because it's gonna be covered in fucking rat guts.
This is. Mm-hmm. You clean yourself up, and he's like, okay. Oh, just as we agreed upon, here's your money, and he hands over 7 platinum pieces.
It was for 80, not 70.
About I could have sworn I said would pay you 70.
The deal was the deal.
Fine, fine. You know what? You've earned it. Picks out. Here you are.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And if you saw what we had to deal with down below, you would gladly pay that and double.
Oh, is that so? What was the problem then? Threw them in.
They were building a warren. Apparently the smell of some of your food stocks were driving them to try to find a way in. Once they realized that there was access, well, it was time to create not a small nest for a family, but a warren for an entire community.
It looks like I hired the right people for the job then.
Now, we're just pleased that you are satisfied and that not too much damage was done.
It certainly could have been worse.
Indeed. But, by the by, what on earth did happen to your roof?
Still have no idea. As I've looked at it, it looks almost like there's axe.
I was going to say, it does look like somebody just chopped a hole in your roof.
Yeah, but that makes no sense. Rat can't do that.
Nothing was stolen?
That I've found.
Bizarre. Just like so many odd things that happen in this city. Hmm. Well, I will, if the party doesn't freak out over it, I'm going to slip him 10 of the platinum back.
I don't care. I was considering just leaving my 20 gold on the doorstep as soon as we walked out.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's not worth the fucking money that we did. What we did
Right.
wasn't worth the money. that was for fucking self-pleasuring gratification.
Or,
I
yeah.
don't mind not
but-
getting paid for this fucking job.
Yeah, so I'm just going to hand him the platinum back and tell him that, that's for the roof, for repairs. Looks like he'll need it.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just gonna tell him have a nice day and walk out after that. We're just
It-
fucking done with this fucking shit. Just done with this fucking mission.
Do you have a card I could give out to other people for the good work you've done?
No, actually, we prefer to keep everything quiet. We work where we feel that we are called and where we are truly needed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you do you. I guess I'll not go tell everyone about this.
If you really need to find us, you'll find a way.
He'll also give a bow and mention a vague hint of a deity. That she will light our way. Something along those lines before he departs.
Mm-hmm.
Make him think that we're like a religious sect that goes around killing rats for whatever reason.
Honestly, at this point, it's for pleasure.
You know, I mean, I'm just throwing it out there for the weird factor.
Mhm.
Fair point.
Well,
Because he's going to talk about it to the rest of the merchants. He's going to be like, dude, seriously, it was like some sort of like, I don't know, religious group or something, man. Apparently they fucking hate rats.
Do we
Rat
have a
killing
rat hating
cult.
cult in this current? Do we have a
Exactly.
rat killing cult in our city?
If we do, man, we need to help them grow. I'm just saying.
I never knew I was so
Cult of the rat
anti-rat before
haters,
now.
welcome in this bar.
No, I never thought of myself as a speciesist, but I mean, I fucking hate rats. Maybe they were onto something.
Cult of the rat haters get 10% discount here.
I prefer to call them anti-ratties. Are you an AR? Currently,
it.
we're an AR-15 strong, if you know what I mean.
Well, I mean, it is a varmint round, so it's
Yeah, it checks
appropriate.
out. It all adds up if you ask me.
Oh my, I love it.
Alright, so you guys have completed that.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a meager amount of XP for that.
Yeah, let me calculate that.
It's been
15.
rounded. You're rounded up to an even number now.
2664. I rounded up 6 XP for that. The amount of damage I took on for each point of damage you took in that fight. Oh, great.
I don't know. I mean, I did blow up a whole lot of swarms of rats, so.
And what are you guys?
7.
1. We need a lot of XP right now. Some people write a 7 like a 1. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's true.
You have gained a staggering amount of 225 each.
Wow. So that's
26,859.
859, right?
Looks right to me.
And I'm only asking because I currently do not have my glasses on, so everything's an absolute blur.
That seems fine to me.
Oh wait, did you say 10,250? Oh look, we dinged.
No.
Yeah, we dinged a couple of times. That's incredible.
It's amazing.
It's incredible.
All we need to do is just kill rats. We'll be
Honestly,
gods in no time.
if you heard of Goblin Slayer, I'm the Rat Slayer. I just fucking hate rats.
Like we will ascend into godhood by the end of this because we've already created our own cult, which will turn into a religion.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll just hit a high enough level that we just ascend. We are the rat catcher gods.
Alright, so you guys have turned in that amount for no further reward and a bit of XP. What would you like to do now?
And, buried in an embarrassing situation that was, part of this party's history.
Tied up some loose ends.
I like to think of it as more like burned the loose ends until they were a little molten glob of nothing.
I'd like to think about it like we took a nice stroll downtown for a good night. For a fun evening.
Yeah.
Maybe you lost a little money, but you had a good time.
I mean, your shoes were worth more than that contract. You know that?
You were double, I think.
Yeah, those are just some expensive shoes.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. Oh, I know the contract wasn't worth shit. Can't even fucking afford my wardrobe. My drip is too big for these rats to understand. Like, oh, you want to do it for 20 gold each? Looks down at the shoes that cost like 250 gold. Yeah, that works, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that tracks. I think I can get them cleaned for that price.
Maybe. I don't even know if that's the case. So I'm glad I got like prestidigitation. I can clean my shit real easy.
Exactly.
They're
Like
only
half the reason that spell is just fucking maintaining a clean look.
yeah. Well, when you've got shoes worth 25.
Right?
Yeah, keep those Yeezys up to snuff.
Yeah.
I mean, Kildos is walking around wearing some pretty pimp clothing as well, so he does the prestidigitation as well. Make sure there's no rat blood everywhere. Guys, I hope that you do not mind me saying this, but I'm starting to fade.
It is a
It is one of
reasonable
those
stopping
nights.
point.
And I mean, I'm fading.
You're
I haven't
gonna
even
get
had
out.
anything. I haven't even had anything to drink tonight, but I feel
Hey.
like I have. This is what dogs have done to me. Having two puppies to deal with. I am just. It's like 9 o'clock hits, and I'm like, yeah, I think it's time for bed. And I'm the dude that was like, nah, I'll stay up till like 3.
Mm-hmm.